The services do have their indigenization plans which are in place, particularly the Indian Navy, which has been actually a leading service as far as indigenization is concerned. In fact, the design of warships, including the aircraft carrier, has been completely indigenized by the Indian Navy, which is, I think, a creditable achievement. The Indian Army and the Indian Air Force have also increasingly taken on indigenization. The Indian Army also has the Army Design Bureau has been established, and they are trying to design the equipment. The Indian Air Force is also making good progress in the indigenization. The impetus has been given particularly in the last 5 years to the Army as well as the Air Force, and they have got a number of projects, particularly of the ancillaries and the spares, which are going to be indigenized, and toward this end I think some progress has been achieved, but we have to make, there is a lot of grounds that can be made. For example, we are not designing any high-grade weapon systems in our country. Most of the weapon systems, whether it is for the Navy or the Air Force or for the Army, these are being either procured from abroad or being assembled. Now this is a very critical area, what they call the fight component. Similarly, the component for command and control and the recce and surveillance, again this component is indigenization is suffering, and I think this is the type of focus which the services will have to undertake in the near future.
The services ideally do have indigenization plans for each of their acquisitions, because they very well know that once a system is purchased from outside, a complete system that is under the buy global category of Indian procurement system, then it becomes difficult for them they face all kinds of problems to handle those equipments and the spares, availability of spares in emergency situations and all that. They come up with all kinds of factors to deal with. So the best way for the Indian Armed Forces, which the Armed Forces do realize, all three services realize that there is a need for the systems to be manufactured within the country so that they can actually depend on those on services and on repairs and overhauling and other factors within the country itself.